Hello, dear listeners. We have brought you a new short horror story. Today is Halloween, and hope you love this story. So, it was Halloween night, and the entire town of Ravenswood was buzzing with excitement. Children in costumes roamed the cities, laughing and collecting candy. But in the midst of the every revelry, a rumor circulated, whispered among the kids and even a few nervous adults, the tale of Old Man Harrow's house. According to the story, Old Man Harrow had been a reclusive figure, rarely seen and never heard. He had lived alone in a crumbling Victorian mansion on the outskirts of town, a place everyone avoided. Legend had it that his spirit still haunted the house, waiting for an unlucky visitor. Three friends, Jake, Emma, and Lucas, decided this Halloween would be their chance to prove the story wrong. Armed with flashlights and barely concealed fear, they made their way to Harrow's house. The towering structure loomed above them, its broken windows like dark, empty eyes, and the air around it felt unnaturally cold. They hesitated, staring at the no trespassing sign, but their curiosity won out. With Jake leading the way, they slipped past the rusty gate. Inside the house was dead silent. Dust coated every surface and cobwebs hung thick from the ceiling, swaying gently as though disturbed by an invisible breeze. Emma's flashlight beam cut through the darkness, illuminating the grand staircase ahead. Just as they took their first steps, they heard a low creaking sound. The door, which they had left open, slowly closed. Probably just the wind. Though he didn't believe himself, the three ventured deeper into the house, their footsteps echoing down the empty halls. Each room was filled with dusty furniture and eerie silence. But then, as they entered the dining room, they noticed something odd. The table was set. Plates, silverware, and a dusty candle holder were arranged as though someone had prepared for a meal. Lucas took a step back, shivering. "Let's get out of here," he muttered. "Let's get out of here." But Jake was already reaching for a photo on the mantel. It was of Old Man Harrow himself, staring out with cold, sunken eyes, a faint smile that seemed to mock them. Just then, they heard a low, raspy whisper, seeming to come from the very walls. "You shouldn't be here." Panic set in, and they bolted for the door. But the house had other plans. Doors slammed shut as they ran past, and the shadows seemed to grow, darker, thicker, closing in. Emma screamed as she saw a faint, ghostly figure at the end of the hallway, a hunched old man watching them with gleamy, empty eyes. In their frantic attempt to escape, they stumbled upon a hidden door leading down to the basement. They hesitated, but with no other way out, they descended the creaking stairs. The basement was a cold, stone room with strange markings etched into the walls. Then from behind a voice much clearer, this time whispered, "Stay forever." They turned, but the stairs had vanished. They were trapped. Back in town, the revelry continued. No one noticed that three trick-or-treaters had gone missing, the latest souls claimed by the cursed Harrow house, forever trapped in its haunted halls.